after you've clear, grounded, and protected your energy and practiced checking in with yourself and finding out what you need and doing your best to meet your needs, the other thing you want to practice is imagining that that protective layer that you put around you acts like a two-way mirror. And what I mean by that is it's a mirror just like when you go into a building with a window on it, where when people look into the window, they see a reflection of themselves. You can see them, but they can't see you. They see themselves. And so whenever somebody is looking at you and maybe looking at you in a way that seems cross, or they are spewing something out at you, or just having bad vibes and projecting them toward you, what you imagine is they're actually looking in this mirror, that you're protected. It doesn't actually reach you. And what they're actually seeing is a reflection of themselves. And their anger and their bad mood and their irritation is about them. It has nothing to do with you. It is about what they are seeing in the mirror. Because in actuality, that's exactly what it is. So you practice mentally seeing this mirror that is, this two-way mirror that is completely surrounding you. And when people look at you and the way they react to you, you're not responsible for the stories that they tell themselves. And you're not responsible for their emotions, or to make sure that they feel good, or to make sure that their path is paved. That's not your responsibility. And however they are looking toward you, they're actually seeing a reflection of themselves. So just imagine that two-way mirror there. Another thing you can do is, instead of absorbing, perhaps when somebody is very rude toward you, instead of absorbing it and feeling like, okay, why are they treating me this way? Or why are they disrespecting me? Or yada, yada, yada. Instead, try asking yourself the question, what is their problem? What is their issue? It's kind of like on road rage, when somebody zooms past you and cuts you off. And instead of saying, what an idiot, you're going to kill somebody, I can't believe it, you could have ran into me, and just gotten really angry, you could just simply say, I wonder what their hurry is. Or what are you in such a hurry about? And I've even stopped and thought to myself, well, you know, when I first would have the anger hit me, and then I'd say, well, you never know, maybe there's an emergency. Maybe they just got some news and they're hurrying home. And it might not be that. They might just be being a jerk, but that's beside the point. This is so that you don't absorb it. So when, instead of asking yourself, I wonder what I did, or why are they mad at me, yada, yada, instead of doing that, ask yourself, what is their problem? So kind of put it back on them. It's their problem. It is not your problem. And then the other thing is, if they say something to you that in an irritated way, and the best thing to do is just repeat it back to them. Instead of really responding or reacting, just repeat back what they said. So for instance, say they said, there's water all over the bathroom sink, and they're irritated, right? So just say, instead of reacting and saying, well, what do you want me to do about it? Or I don't know what happened, blah, blah, blah. Just say, oh, there's water all over the bathroom sink. So do you see what I mean? You're just kind of rephrasing what they said, or repeating what they said. And it's kind of just keeping it over to what they said, rather than it absorbing into you and becoming a story. You're just letting it kind of reverberate and dissipate.